fans, and welcome to Snetterton for Racing Hondas. Honda. Skies are looking good. I better get myself up. Get ready to rock.
Okay, let's go.
Welcome back to the Captain's Vlog, and here we are again at the Racing Hondas. This weekend we're at Snetterton Park for, I think it's round 7 and 8 of the Racing Hondas Championship, and we are here with a 2-car team this weekend. We've got new team member Kevin Talbot, you'll remember him from the last video, catching a win, and we've got Duncan Holloway in car 77. I'm picking up the videos pretty late today. We've already done a little filming session this morning for a few of the cars, and then again there was a practice session, and there's been not a huge amount of drama this weekend compared to previous. A little bit of wheel alignment stuff to do. Kevin had a slight issue with a new part contacting the inside of the alloy wheel, so there's been a little bit of clearance in to do there, but other than that, nothing really major. New splitters on the car, new stickers are on the car, and I think everything's pretty good really. Everyone's quite calm, quite chilled, and there's another round coming up. So first qualifying set, well, the qualifying session, not the first one. Oh, nice. First qualifying session coming up in a little while. What I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and get my GoPro in this car today, and try and get some different angles and stuff, and maybe we might even be able to get some Garmin data as well for the video later. But yeah, 2 cars. The white one's not here. Jay was going to be doing it, but I think he's focusing more on the BMW M2 stuff, so that car is not here, but it's available for hire for the rest of the season. So if you fancy coming and have a go in the Racing Hondas Championship with Onna Motorsport, we can rent you a car ready to race. Give us a shout. Joe's doing a little bit of clearance thing. Kevin's first session, new stickers by the way, 5 horsepower. Got a little bit of self-clearancing going on the wheel here. Here we go then, me and my boy, Pit Lane Perry. We're on pit wall duty for qualifying. Duncan is rocking and rolling, car number 77, best number. He's already on his way down, he's gone, cutting through here. And looks like Kevin's just sorting himself out now, so he won't be long. Let's go and see what it's all about. That's one of the Barker boys down there. That's Ryan, Europa Racing. I actually did them some liveries for a set of Corsa for their cars. Oh wow. Bye. Here comes my boy Duncan. Kilted K swaps, boys. Bob and Fraser. Give her a rev, lad. just in assembly.
Oh yeah, I have seen that.
There he is. Here he comes. That's nice. James Alford, lovely EK. Lewis Barker, Europa Crash Centre. And they're off.
He ran about 3/10 off the first flying lap set by Bob Barron, who was 8th fastest in Class A in his 1993 Honda Civic EG. Was 3 classes in the championship.
That's it, qualifying is over. Got my main man Luke, he's here, look. Carlos and the boys are over on the top round the back there, and I've actually just heard on WhatsApp that our Kev smashed a cone.
Oh, mate.
So coming live and direct into my inbox. Lewis is just buggered off up there. I wanted to get the results off him because he was the one with the timing phone out.
P6,
Lewis, hang on, where are you?
P6 for Kev in class and P7 for Duncan in class.
Not bad. I think Kev was he was late to assembly, well, not late, but he was at the back. So he obviously had everybody in front of him. Lots and lots of traffic to get through to figure out some space on the track. So here we are in assembly. Duncan's already out of the car. Got the Buki ZK just here. That's a nice looking car nowadays. Didn't realise apparently this was that green one from last year. And this is the green EK Civic I was talking about, the Murphy Motorsport EK that got involved in a little bit of a bust up with the Onna Motorsport EP3 last year. Ironically, here also at Snetterton with Duncan Holloway at the wheel. It was actually his first ever race, and that's how it ended. So it's great to see him back this year and improving all the time. Look at all these lovely, lovely lawnmowers. Some of the quickest cars here. When you look at the lap times, the time attack cars are not as quick as you think they are. So we're on our way back to the tents. You right, Lewis?
Yeah, they're taking the piss out of me because I pushed the car on my own.
You had to do the strong hand, push the car. Very, very, very hard. Push the car. But what happened there? Starter motor not go?
No, one of them gates.
Okay.
He was there, P7, Class B, and then he got stuck in Park mate. Lewis had to jump the fence and give him a push. I don't know why they didn't film me. I think it's because I was laughing at Lewis's veins popping out of his neck.
Cheers.
Oh yeah, come out to the lights. Oh, lunchtime. Everyone's getting their refreshments. There's a Geo on the go. With there's a lesser spotted Bruce Lee. This is my youngest son Max. He's joined us this weekend. He had a pair of legs hanging out of Ked's car earlier. He's been getting involved in all sorts. But having a nice time, mate. We both feel well. Yeah, very good. Well, that's it. Race 1 is about to get underway. We've got Bruce Lee with us, Pit Lane Perry. We're going to go to this circuit office here and see if we can get ourselves some little mini stickers of the circuits, because we've been to a few tracks now and I keep meaning to get one for each new track that we've been to. And I think they have them in here, so we're going to go and have a little look, see what it's like. Big up the main man Luke for the tip off on the little stickers in the shop. He did actually go and get me one, but I felt bad because I needed to buy me and the kids some, so I ended up going back in the shop and buying 4. Oh, there we go.
Gave Luke his one back. But here we go.
Yes. No. Here they go. Kevin. Unsettling until you've tuned in. There's Duncan, qualified P7 in class. The next time we see them come around, they're going to be full chat. Right, I'm actually recording this time. Just did a whole thing about where we are on the track and what we're doing, and hadn't actually hit the button. So we'll start with where the cars are now. This straight, I can never remember the name of it, but they go down there, and I think the left-hander is called Brundle, and it's left, and it's tight, and you're coming in there at a fair old lick, and you've got to go, slow the car right down, go right, and then you're picking up speed again through the bomb hole, which is there, directly behind that bridge section piece, and then they go all the way around the outside of the track, down Coram, and then into Murray's, I think is the last bend, which is a really tight left-hander after a very, very, very long, fully loaded right-hander, and then that brings you down onto the centre straight. So the next time we see the cars, they're going to be at racing speed for round 7 of the Racing Hondas Championship here at Snetterton. Let's go.
Through the grid of how they line up. So Will Self on pole by 1.5 seconds. He will head them off from pole position. We feel right alongside him, the 2023 champion on second position. Liam Collins and Tommy Knight on the second row of the grid together, Integra and Civic EK. Then Dan Brown, good to have our 2024 Class A champion back in fifth on the grid, alongside the points leader in Class A, Kevin Talbot. James Allen, for his second appearance of the season after he debuted at Cadwell Park, his new Fast and Furious style Civic starts seventh, and Dave Bucchi, boss of Kinetic Motorsport, in his EK Civic will round off the fourth row of the grid in eighth. Back to the bottom of the top 10, we find an all-kilted K-Swaps EG row with Bob Barron ahead of Fraser McNeil. Then Dan Thackeray, despite the drive shaft problems he had in warm-up and qualifying, has got out to start from Class B pole position alongside James Kiff and his Honda Integra in Class A. James Alford's Honda Civic EK9 comes next in 13th on the 7th row alongside defending overall champion Ryan Cunningham in Class B, car number 1. Then Lewis Barker for Europa Crash Centre and Sam Linson for Ben Sharp Racing makes up row 8. Row 9 is where we find our other Kinetic Motorsport car, which is Sammy Milo alongside Spencer Fortag in his FN2, then Duncan Holloway in the Souls EP3 Civic for Onna Motorsport, who are also running Kevin Talbot from this weekend onwards. He starts alongside Luke Crassus-Medi to round off the top 20, and then it's Class C pole sitter Matt Rowling, who's alongside Callum Houchin on the 11th row of the grid, with Anthony Allett starting from the back of the grid in his Honda EP3 Civic running in Class A. So 20th then. Stand by for action then. It is round 7 of the 2025 Racing Honda's Championship. Will Self on pole position. Can he translate the qualifying form into his second race win of the season? The red lights go on. Red lights go at any second now, and we are racing. Clean start from the first couple of rows. Good getaway from Dan Brown from row 3. He's challenging both Liam Collins and Tommy Knight to the outside, down towards hairpin that is in the Circuit Gilles Villeneuve in Canada, which the Formula 1 circus uses. Everyone's got the first couple of corners nice and clean. It's what we love to see. Side by side now for fourth as there goes up the inside. That was Kevin Talbot getting past Dan Brown. So the championship, the drive less than satisfactory qualifying. Dan Brown comes back at him on the inside, had a little peek. But now look at that, down for third place. So Kevin Talbot is not wasting any time at all. He's passed, off the start, he has passed Liam Collins into turn 1. He's then passed, that was Dan Brown into Palmer's and into Agostini. He tried to get past Tommy Knight. Knight tried to find back on the inside through Hamilton but couldn't make it stick. Now they go back towards Bloggy's the double apex right-hander. There's a big scuffle going on for third, down to that 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th position, full of Class A cars, which is fantastic to see. Lots of different shapes and sizes, but they're all pretty evenly matched. Top 2 are breaking away though. I can see that Will Self and Phil Wright are making the most of this start from the front row of the field. It's all the action backwards for third position. Down the back straight, down the Bentley straight for the first time, under the bridge into the Brundon-Nelson complex. Side by side for third is Self and Wright take the top 2 positions. Kevin Talbot's car wiggling around under brakes. It squirms to get it stopped with the left-hander, flicks right through Nelson, now back on the power again. So it's in third place I can see it's Talbot, 4th is Knight, 5th is Brown, 6th is Collins by the look of it in the Integra, yes, 7th has gone Bob Barron, he's up what was 2 places from where he started. It's now 8th for James Allen, 9th for Dave Buchan, who's lost a place, and in the top 10 is Fraser McNeil in the second of the Kilted K-Swaps cars. We'll check, that's big sideways moment for Tommy Knight, he's lost it. Round goes Tommy Knight. They were saying after practice, I overheard him saying the car was bouncing and skipping around. That might be a consequence of that, but Tommy Knight has had the worst possible end to his first lap. Big sideways moment, round he goes, and he's back to last and 23rd position, with it all to do with 12.5 minutes to go. End of lap number 1 as they come across the line to the end of the first racing lap, and it is
all eyes on the positions for the first lap. Getting some serious double echo. we go. Kev's made a place or two, is he? Yeah, he's running fourth. Now third. Come on, boy. Come on, lads. Oh, Tommy's on the inside of him. He's not managed to make it stick. There is a battle going on for third place between Tommy Knight and Kev Talbot. Cars, position 1 or 2 are already off. This fight is no good. There is a battle building up here. Tommy's got the inside line. Oh, Kevin's held him off. Oh damn, it's spicy. Oh, a big lock up from Duncan. Big lock up. Oh wow, Kevin has absolutely gapped Tommy through the bomb hole. Coming around into Coram, into Murray's. Put some wind between them, this is good news. Oh, he's gone! The pressure! First lap pressure and cold tyres. Oh my god, that's gutting. Oh, I'm so gutted for him. Fucking hell, there's one on 2 wheels there. Oh, Tommy, mate, I'm so gutted for you. Oh. I count 2 cars in front of Kev. Oh, there's some dirt getting kicked up. Oh, here's my mate Carlos. Over here. Carlos. Hey, oh, hey. There goes Tommy right at the back. What an absolute wonder. So gutted for the lad. Will Self is just in a fucking league of his own. Oh, there's some pressure coming now. Who is that? Oh, that's Dan Brown. And Bob Barron out of nowhere. Come on. Oh, point your camera in the cars, Jeff. Come on. I was getting too excited, I was pulling all over the shot. Comes Duncan. He was hot on them brakes going in there on lap 1. There is some considerable pressure on Kev now from Dan Brown. The only upshot to this is that Dan Brown is not scoring points for this round and will effectively be deleted from the result anyway because it's a single round entry. Oh, there's some battling going on. Fraser in the mix there. That coming on? Is that James Alford on him? Oh. So race 1 has just been red flagged. You can see the little. Where's the flashy lights? You can see the flashy lights on the thing. There's a flashy light somewhere. Anyway, we've red flagged, but it isn't one of ours.
It's the FN2, Dad.
Oh, is it?
Number 4.
4 tag.
Yeah.
The one with the purple livery on the side there. No.
The blue and white, the blue and yellow one.
Oh, Kent Models.
No, the one.
No.
FN2.
Hey.
No, Dad, for
Yes.
FN,
Ah, yes, it did.
number 4 FN2.
Right,
The
I
one
don't
that
know.
had the new livery.
I don't know which one that is. But yes, anyway, it looks like it's over the back of turn 1 or 2, somewhere over there, that region. So our cars are unaffected, so hopefully they'll be back out and on the track shortly.
Fraser McNeil in the second of the 2 kilted K-Swaps Honda Civic EGs. Here's our Class B battle. Nice and close together. Just in the background there is Duncan Holloway in the sole EP3 being run by Onna Motorsport. No James Kembury this weekend, but they are also running for the first time from this weekend. Kevin Talbot, and it's certainly showing. End of lap number 2, leaders come across the lines. We continue to watch the Class B battle. If anything, Dan Thackeray is catching the cars in front. Now, what's happened here? Because it looks as though James Alford has... Oh, this is a different battle. This is James Alford who's getting alongside Fraser McNeil, and there's a yellow flag in the background, notice, and that's the reason why Spencer Fortag has come to a stop. And that looks like it's on the approach to Palmer, and it's Stay Street in the middle of the road. Now, if that car can't get going, do I dare mention the word safety car? Well, Bob Brown locking up that rear wheel again. He did that at Brands Hatch. Don't do that again, Bob. Otherwise, that could be a world of trouble. And for actually, is that the red flag going out? Yeah, red flag. Kinetic alongside Dave Bucchi's EK. There's Lewis Barker for Europa Crash Centre. And they've got an experience in a few other championships. I think they've also been starting doing some racing, I think, in the Civic Cup as well. I need to remember the actual name of the driver they're actually running in that one, but I should know that given my extensive motorsport knowledge. Duncan Holloway, who's trying to keep cool by waving the door of the number 77 on a Motorsport Honda Civic, doing well in Class B.
Here we go, race 1 restart. Look at this, clouds. Don't hold your bets yet. He's pressuring him. Where's he come from? Behave. Oh, bloody hell, Bob. Fucking hell. Go on, Bob. You mad bastard, you. Unbelievable scenes. He caught like 3 of them napping.
Well, I suppose Kev overslowed them all.
Talk about the last of the late.
Will Self is just off. Coming into Coram, or through Coram I should say. Here comes Kev now. There's a little bit of a train there. Kilted K-swaps, bookending, nice little train there. Not entirely sure what's going on, but I can see Kev getting towed off. We see him come down under the bridge, but we didn't see him exit. And then there was a change of position. The black EG, Garage 24 car, that appeared to have disappeared as well, because Bob Barron was then being hustled by, I think, Liam Collins in the DC2. But he's been pulled back here, so what we've got going on here? Right. Will Self, Phil Wright, Bob Barron now in third. Liam Collins in fourth, Bucchi in fifth. Forget that chap's name, he's being followed by Tommy Knight, then Alford, Fraser. Ah, that's the Garage 24 EJ8 EG Coupe thing. So he obviously had a bit of a skirmish. I think he, coming down onto this straight, there was some dust out in the back there. We'll have to recap on the live stream to see what's gone on there, but gutted for Kevin.
Williams onto the Bentley straight for the final time. Talbot looks secure in third place. This battle for fourth could be on though. Down the back straight for the final time. Liam Collins senses an opportunity, but how hard is Barron going to defend? There goes Self and Right. They look secure in first and second. So too does Talbot in third place, but he's weaving to the inside to try and possibly defend. Is that Talbot? No, Talbot's got a problem. Talbot's got a problem and he's off. He pulls out up at Brendan Nelson, the Class A Championship leader.
Look at
He's
this.
off and with a problem
Barron
on the final
in
lap.
third.
So this is for the podium. This is for the final step on the podium. Is Bob Barron actually going to finally get his first podium, or is Liam Collins going to take it away from him? In through Coram for the final time. Don't open the door up too much, Bob.
Hang in there, lad.
Through the right-hander, up towards Murray's. Can he hold on? He's got one big break he's had to hold on. Gets on the brakes early, holds the position, goes into the final corner. He might just hold on to a line. As for the checkered flag, Will Self will take his second win of the season. It's Phil Wright in second place. Now the drag race for third. Who's going to get it? Bob Barron to a line. He's done it! Finally! Bob Barron takes his first podium.
Awesome.
Third place
Did you hear the
after holding
commentator
on
clap
for
his
Liam
hands?
Collins in the end. Brilliant stuff. It's a real shame and heartbreak for Kevin Talbot with the issue on the last lap of the...
This was an awesome race to watch on the day. Duncan did great. He was steadily up in the pace all through the race. Managed a 6th in class and also set a personal best lap in that same session there. Gutted for Kev. Deciding to retire the car on the very last lap. He had 30 seconds to go. He might have hung on, it might not, but I guess we'll never know. Hey, that's racing. But in the next couple of clips you'll find out what happened. So we managed to get back to the tent. We found out what happened. He didn't crash. He actually pulled the car off going down the straight towards the bridge at Brundle. Something in the car wasn't right and he felt it pulled quite hard to the left a couple of times. So for safety, he's just pulled the car off. He did say, like, you know, maybe I should have just kept going because it felt actually all right after that. But it's the right thing to do, really. You don't want to be having the car make you go off if it's not right. So the boys are now just investigating, they're digging into it now, trying to see what the issue is, and I'm sure they'll find wherever it was and they'll get him back out on track for race 2. But yeah, not really the end we wanted there, but it was an exciting race to watch from where I was up on the bank at Agostini. That was pretty good. So yeah, good day so far. One more race to go, but quite a wait. It's about an hour and a half or so for the next race. There is not a lot of time left and there's a lot of activity.
What's that?
Something's going back together here. What's that? Is happening, Lewis?
Changing a drive shaft.
Well, putting another one in it.
Yeah, but we don't know if it's actually going to work or not. It should, but
Yeah, and there's not a lot of time. They just called it 5:30, innit? So like it's 5 now. Yeah, it's going to be a bit spicy.
Oh, look there, pal. Come back away.
They've just done the call for racing Hondas to the assembly area, and they've literally just got the wheel put back on this car and got it on the ground. It's had a different drive shaft put in it. We don't know if it was hold, but the one that was in it was binding up, so that was the cause of it pulling left hard, which was the cause of him taking the car off the road in the first place. So fingers crossed it holds out and it can get through race 2. I don't know if I'm going to go up on the bank or on the pit wall, or I might just watch it here on the live stream, but I'll try and bring it to you. So see Tommy's car over the back just behind us there. He was very unfortunate in race 1 with that spin. Would have been a nice battle between him and Kev through that race had he not lost it there, but that's what happens sometimes when you're pushing. But yeah, let's see how it goes. That's it, race 2. Have fun, mate.
Will do.
Go fast.
I'll try.
Had a fresh spit shine now. Oh, I make them noises now too. Right then, race 2, back with Bruce Lee.
Yep.
On the bank, Agostini, our favourite little spot. And Kevin's car got put back together with a different drive shaft in it. Confidence is good, high. We think he's going to make it. Not to the track, he's going to make it to the tracks, he's already gone to assembly, but he's going to make it the length of the race. I have absolutely no idea where he's going to start because of the DNF. He's 12th on the thing.
Starts in 12th and back of Class B.
Right, so he's 12th place, so he's a good way down, but I'm sure he'll have a very fun time. piling his way through that lot. Bob Barron, with his little kamikaze move, stuck himself on the podium. What's a guy? It's a great move. Genuinely thought he was going to wipe Kevin out at that point, to be honest. So it's great that nobody got hit. There's a car being recovered up there, actually, so there could be a delayed start. But we'll try and do a couple of clips once they get going, and we'll see who ends up where.
All calm and quiet until the VTEC kicks in. It's about to do so right now. 5-second board is up, and round 8 of the Racing Hondas Championship for 2025 at a much brighter Snetterton is all set to get underway. Is it going to be Collins or Barron who wins the sprint down towards turn 1? It's a clean start from the front row pair, but as expected, the second row pair get an even better launch. They're going to make it 3 abreast for second down towards Ritchie's. It's Collins to the inside line, but look at it, 3 wide. It's right on the inside. Barron in the middle now. It's 3 wide for the lead. They're going. Barron's caught to the middle and somehow gets squeezed out of it. He drops to 4th. He takes the safe option, slots in behind Self and right as they get down towards the Wilson hairpin, not Montreal for the first time, and it is Collins that leads. It's right in second place, side by side for third as Barron bumps his way through and elbows Will Self out wide to take third place back again. It is Buki in 5th position who's held his place. Tommy Knight's got a decent start too. He's chasing after both Kiff and, in fact, no, he's 6th in fact, round the outside with Fraser McNeil to his inside. Not a great start for James Kiff. He's down to about 6th position, and also with great starts is that James Allen up to about 8th or 9th already. So from the back of the Class A grid, James Allen picking his way through quickly. In there too is somewhere James Alford. There's a lock-up mid-pack somewhere as well. I think that's from Lewis Barker in the Class B ranks. We'll see if we can take a look at what's happening.
Jim Collins looks like. Does that feel right? Barron. Oh, there's a whole lot going on. Kev's being pushed all the way to the outside there. This is James Alford.
Class B off the start. It looks like as they pour their way through. Is it Thackeray in the lead? No, I think it's still Sam Linton. There's a lock-up from Barron into Oggies for second place, but holds on to the position and remains third. And now Will Self, who hasn't made the most of the start he was hoping for, back in 4th position and chasing after Bob Barron, who's a fellow EG Civic driver. We've got EKs at play in 5th position with Buki under threat from Tommy Knight. And now the Hondas charge down the back straight, the Bentley straight for the first time. DC2 Integra leads EP3 Civic, leads EG Civics. Third. Fourth, and that's the EK Civics 5th and 6th position. Out through Brundle, out through Nelson. Huge thump of the curve from Bob Barron. He is pushing on this opening lap to try and keep up with the leaders here. He wants another podium if he can manage it, but he knows the cars around him are very valuable. He looks like he got a bit of a shaky exit out of the bomb hole. Now this gives him a really tough task to try and defend from Will Self, who had a momentary look up the inside through into the entrance of Coram as he goes side by side for the lead. Right up the inside into Murray's corner, picks off the pass, goes round the outside at Coram, and into the lead he goes. Now has this backed up Liam Collins because he's lost a bit of pace. He might have lost the gear. Bob Barron has passed in second place.
Oh, Phil Wright's going to have a move. Oh, go on. Where's Duncan at? Come on, Duncan. Push, lad. You've got the pace in you.
Will Self might get third. Top 4 together as they cross the line. It's side by side for third as Self goes to the outside. Collins holds. Phil Wright now becoming under pressure from these two EG Civics, and that is Fraser McNeil pulling up on the back straight. Fraser McNeil with an issue, and his car pulling up onto the edge of the road. I think he's parked it conveniently where it can be pushed back behind the barriers, so it might not be a yellow flag or a safety, or even a safety car, I don't think. They should be able to clear that pretty quickly, I hope.
Bob's in second.
Jumping up the inside for second place for Self is pushed in the issue. Barron gives him the space. He doesn't want to brave it out around the outside. You might get him back later on. And Barron slots back in behind him now. Self is up to second place. This is almost a repeat of race 1, but it's now rolled reverse. It was Wright doing the chasing of Self. Now it's Self chasing Wright for the victory. Just over 10.5 minutes to go. 2 laps in the books now. So Wright. Self is pushing like crazy, and there's 2 cars that have come together at the hairpin. One is Anthony Allett, the other one is Sammy Milam, and Milam gets away. Allett tries to, and it does eventually, but he's dropped behind a few of the Class B cars, and attached between 2 of them then. In the pit lane has come James Kiff behind me as well, so focus for the integrity of the squad. His last lap was a 2:07.536. He wasn't as quick as Dan Brown, but again, he's still quicker than the cars in 3rd and 4th. And now it's side by side. It's Dan Brown. He's interrupting Collins' battle with Barron. Up the inside he goes through Coram. They're wheel to wheel for 4th place. And now the best of forward defence is attack. Up the inside goes Collins. Forces Barron wide. He's over the curb on the exit. Here comes Dan Brown with a straight line drag race. The 2 EG Civics here going to be wheel to wheel down the pit straight. And even though Barron has the toe on Collins, it's not enough. They're going to go down the pit straight. Collins throws the block. It's going to make it almost 3 abreast down towards Ritchie's. It is almost 3 abreast. Collins on the inside. Barron in the middle. Brown on the outside. Can he get the undercut? The answer is no. And Barron holds on to the place. Meanwhile, for the leader, change down at Wilson Hairpin. Self up the inside. It's all going. Race number 2 here at Snetterton. Fantastic. fight for the lead, fight for 3 or fight for 3rd place. Tommy Knight's charging along, so is Kevin Talbot. The cream rises to the top. We shouldn't forget Class B though. Shouldn't forget them. Class B, Sammy Linster still leads, but Dan Thackeray just half a second behind him in 2nd place in class. Cunningham is up on the exit now. Is it a drag race? If there is a drag race, Barron wins it, but only just holds on. Now, I think with lap time left, are we going to get just about one more lap? We might well do. We'll have to wait and see. They crossed the line with, what, 2 minutes, 15 seconds to go. I think they're going to get one more lap because a lap time, the top lap times here are 2-minute 5s and 2-minute 6s. So I think we're going to see one more as Barron gets very sideways again. He almost loses it. How did he catch that? Tommy Knight had to lift out, and it's 2 places for the price of 1 for Kevin Talbot. That's the easiest overtake he's made all weekend. Barron got very sideways. Knight had to back out of it to not make contact, and Talbot said, "Cheers, boys. I'm charging straight past." Fantastic. That's 2 for the price of 1, and Kevin Talbot gets a free pass into the top 5. So there he goes, and that's Liam Collins. Liam Collins has got a problem. Maybe that's mechanical or damage, I can't quite see. I don't want to say, has he lost a wheel? Has Liam Collins lost a wheel? He might well have lost a whether he has not, I'm not sure, but the car's pulled up and it didn't look like there was a wheel on the left front. How very bizarre. It's all kicking off in the last couple of minutes here in Racing Honda. This is why it's one of the best championships in the country, because the action is non-stop and guaranteed from start to finish.
But that is it, race 2 finished. And what a race it was as well. There was so much action. I didn't film too much from up there because I was too busy watching it. So we'll insert some clips from the live stream and any onboards I can get my hands on, because wow, that was an absolute corker of a race. Kev started 12th after his DNF in round 1 and went all the way up to 4th place, and it was starting to get a bit spicy. Bob Barron and Tommy Knight scrapping. Great to watch. This is why we come to do the Honda stuff, because it's close competitive racing and it's great fun. So another long ass walk through the paddock, get back to HQ, get all the kit down, pack it up and head on home after another weekend of racing. And this, folks, is why I won't bring my little EJ9 racing ever. This poor man. This car was fucking stunning before this weekend. And he touched the grass a little bit. He kept his foot in it and then it just swapped ends on him and has sent him fucking flying into the wall. And
state of the wheel.
It's looking a little bent right now. Poor thing. This track claims victims, man. Sad to see it, Fraser, mate. But we know a man who's got a shell. We know a man that could hook you up with the bits you need. But no, that's rotten luck, dude. Rotten luck indeed. And Bob Barron, the mad bastard, with his kamikaze dives, he's managed to pick up a little bruise as well, but that's just superficial sticker damage, so we'll get to go again. Be good to see him at Knockhill on local turf. Mad. And there you go, folks. That is your lot for this episode, round 7 and 8 at Snetterton. Hope you enjoyed watching. Sorry it's such a long video. There's actually loads of really good racing, so I've included quite a lot of the live stream because it just covers so much. But I urge you to go and watch the actual live stream properly, because the second race in particular is absolutely mental. But thank you to Onna Motorsport and all the guys once again for a mega weekend. Well done to the drivers. A good weekend had by all, and both cars went home in one piece. So peace out. See you on the next one.